Good day, class. Welcome back to our mathematics class. Today, we are going to continue on our topic, logarithms of numbers less than 1. Before we venture into this proper, if you are a new member on this channel, kindly subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell for my subsequent content. For our usual member, don't forget to like and share so that other members can benefit. Today, we want to be looking at the subtopic, powers and roots of numbers less than 1. Now, example 1, evaluates question A, 0.085 raised to the power 3. If you can recall in our previous classes, when we're talking about logarithms of number greater than 1, in that case, when we have power, it's going to be multiplication after we've checked our logarithm. And when we have square roots, it's going to be a division after checking our logarithm. Now let's look at this. We have number log. So here we are going to have 0.085. Let's work this before we introduce that cube. Now, what is the integral of this? We have 2 zeros there with points. That is bar 2 points. Then we check our logarithms of numbers. You check 85 under 0. This gives 9294. Then we introduce our power 0.085 raised to the power 3. So power means multiply by 3. So when you multiply by 3, so we have 3 times 4, that is 12. We write 2, carry 1. 3 times 9, that is 27. Plus the one we've carried, that is 28. 8 carry 2. 3 times 2, we have 6. Plus 2, we have 8. 3 times 9, we have 27. So we write 7, carry 2 points. 3 times bar 2. We have bar 6, and bar 6 means minus 6, plus the 2 we've carried. So minus 6 plus 2, we have minus 4. So we're going to have bar 4. Now, the next step is to find our final answer. That is by checking anti-logarithm, 78 under 8 difference 2. We have 6, 1, 4, 1. But this is bar 4, meaning we're going to have 4 zeros, 0.000. 6141. So this is the final answer for this. Question B. We have number log 0.0007. Now what is the integer of this? So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. Bar 4. So this point is the bar. That is negative points. So we're going to check our logarithm. If you look at your logarithm of numbers, it normally starts from 10. So there's nothing like 7. So what we're going to do is, you add 0 to the back of this 7, making 70. So we check 70 under 0. So we have 8451. So the next step is to introduce our fourth roots. The next step is to introduce our fourth roots. So this fourth root is going to be divided by 4. So we are going to have these values, bar 4.8451 divided by 4. 4 goes in bar 4. We are going to have bar 1 points. 4 goes in 8. We have 2. 4 goes in 4. We have 1. 4 goes in 5, we have 1 remainder 1. Put in 1 here, making 11. 4 goes in 11, so 4 times 2 is 8. We have 2. Remainder 3. 4 cannot go in 3, put 0, making 30. 4 goes in 30, so we have 7. Now, when we have 7, then we need 4 digits after these decimal points. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at your right, we have 7 here. This 7 becomes 1. Add the 1 to these 2, making 3. So we have bar 1, 0.2113. Then to check our final answer, we are going to check our anti-logarithm. We check 21 under 1 difference 3. Our final answer is 1627. And this bar means 0.1627. Before we move on to solving more questions on powers and roots of numbers less than 1, let us try to look at some of these questions that look stubborn. Let's try to simplify them so that when we get there, it will be easy for us to move forward. Let's look at this. Bar 2.7 multiplied by 4. You know, this can be expressed as saying bar 2. I've taken out bar 2. If you remove this bar 2, something must be here. You know, when you remove bar 2, nothing will be there again. We call it 0. So bar 2 plus 0.7. Bar 2 plus 0.7 is actually the same thing as bar 2.7. That is minus 2 plus 0. We are going to have minus 2. That is bar 2. Then multiply by 4. Here we have 4 multiplied by 7. We have 28. So we are going to write 8 carry 2 points. 4 times 0, we have 0. Plus the 2 we've carried, we have 2. 4 plus here. 4 times bar 2, we have bar 8. Now, when we look at this, bar 8 means minus 8. Minus 8 plus 2, we are going to have minus 6. That is bar 6 points, the last digit here, 8. So which means bar 2.7 multiplied by 4 will give bar 6.8. That's how to do the simplification. Next one, bar 6.9 divided by 3. Now I have to do it this way. Now, this bar 3 will be here. Bar 6.9 can be written as this. Bar 6 plus, so if I take away bar 6, I'm going to have 0.9. Now we now see 3 goes in bar 6, we have bar 2 plus 3 goes in 0 is impossible, that is 0 points. 3 goes in 3, 3 goes in 9, we have 3. Now, bar 2 means minus 2 plus 0, we're going to have minus 2, that is bar 2.3. That is the final answer. Next one, bar 4.7 divided by 3 can be written this way as well. Our 3 is here. Then bar 4.7 could be written as bar 4 plus 0.7. Now, can 3 go in 4 without no remainder? Actually, no. So 3 cannot go in 4 without no remainder. So we are going to look for a number that 3 can go in without no remainder. So if I can increase this 4 to 6, that is adding minus 2 to this minus 4, give us minus 6. So if I should increase this 4 to 6, that 3 can go in that C, I will also add the same number to this 2, to this 0. So any number that is here, anything you use to increase this 4, you now add it to this number that is here. And the number here is 0. So we are going to have, I've increased this one to bar 6. So I increase this 4 by 2. Add the 2 here, making 2 plus 0. We have 2.7. So now we can now work now. So 3 goes in bar 6. I have bar 2 plus 3 goes in 2 is impossible. 0 points. Put the 2 here, making 27. 3 goes in 27. I have 9. So here now, minus 2 plus 0, we have minus 2. That is bar 2.9. So this is what we are going to encounter a lot, this third aspect. We are going to encounter it. When we encounter such question, what we are going to do is increase your digits by a number that these 3 can go in. So like this 3 now, when I increase this minus 4 by minus 2, minus 4 minus 2 give me minus 6. Definitely 3 can go in that 6. Then I've increased this 4 by 2. Then that 2 will be added to this 0. So 0 plus 2 give me what? 2. So we can now divide and get our final answer. Example 2. Evaluate cube root of 0.3612. Then we have the number log. We have 0.3612 So the integer of this is how many zeros? 1 0 with this dot. So we have bar 1 point. Then we check our logarithm, 36 under 1 difference 2. We have 5, 5, 7, 7. Then we introduce our cube roots. Cube root of 0.3612, meaning to divide by 3. So from here, we are going to have it this way. Put 3 here. So here we have bar 1 plus 0.5577. When you look at this, 3 cannot go in 1 without no remainder. So we look for a number that 3 can go in without no remainder. So which means I have to increase this one by 2, by minus 2, to give me minus 3. So increase this one by 2, you are going to add the 2 to this 0. So I have it this way. 3 here. So here now I have bar 3 plus, so since I have added 2 to this one, add it here again, 2.5577. So 3 goes in bar 3, I have bar 1, plus 3 goes in 2, is impossible, 0 points. Put the 2 here, making 25. 3 goes in 25, I have 8, that is 24, remainder 1. Put in 1 here, making 15. 3 goes in 15, I have 5. 3 goes in 7, I have 2, remainder 1. 3 goes in 17, I have 5, that is 15, remainder 2. Then this is the 2. 3 cannot go in the 2, let's put 0, making 20. 3 goes in 20, so I have 6. But I need 4 digits after this point. 1, 2, 3, 4. Check the number at the right. If the number is between 5 to 9, you round up to 1. Add the 1 to this 5, making 6. So here, bar 1 plus 0. Minus 1 plus 0, I have bar 1.8526. Fine. So the next stage is to find my final answer. That is to look for the anti-logarithm, 85 under 2 difference 6. I have 7, 1, 2, 2. So with this bar 1 mean 0.7122. Example 3. Evaluate open bracket 5.375 multiplied by 10 raised to the power minus 6. Close the bracket to the power 3. Now we have number log 5.375 times 10 raised to the power minus 6. So what is the integer of this? So the integer is going to be this power of minus 6. If you recall from our previous lessons under standard form, in standard form, you can change this one. This one is already in standard form. You can change it to ordinary number like this. We have 5.375 times 10 raised to the power minus 6, written as 5.375 times 10 raised to the power minus 6 means 0.123451, making 6 zeros. 6 zeros. Then I'm going to use this value to multiply this one. Then this minus dot will disappear, and we have 0.000005375. So this is the ordinary number of this standard form. From this ordinary number, we can now see our integer from here. Meaning, how many zeros do we have? We have 6 zeros. That is bar 6 points. Now, we check our logarithm. We check 53 under 7 difference 5. I have 7304. Then we use our power now. Open bracket 5.375 times 10 raised to the power minus 6. Close the bracket power 3. Meaning multiply by 3. I have 3 times 4. That is 12. I'm going to write 2, carry 1. 3 times 0, we have 0. Plus 1 if carry, we have 1. 3 times 3, we have 9. 3 times 7, we have 21. We write 1, carry 2 points. 3 times bar 6, that is bar 18. That's minus 18 plus the 2 you've carried. Minus 18 plus 2 give us minus 16. That is bar 16. Then We look for our final answer by checking our anti-logarithm 19 under 1 difference 2. We have 1552. Finally, we have to put our bar 16. It will now be 1.552 times 10 raised to the power minus 16. So this is it. Example 4. Evaluate fifth root of 6.231 divided by 242.7. We have number log. So we deal with 6.231. Then this is division divided by 242.7. Now, what is the integer of this first one? So this is referring to logarithms of number greater than 1. So we've treated this also. The integer of this one is 0 points. That is, you ignore the first digit number, you cover it, and count the digits after that first digit without jumping any decimal points. Or by saying cover the first digit number and start counting at the back of the first digit number without jumping any decimal point. If I cover this digit and I start counting 1, 2, I have 2 digits after it, and you must not jump this decimal point. That's why we say it is 2 points. Now, we now check our logarithm 62 under 3 difference 1. I have 7946. Likewise, you check 24 under 2 difference 7. That's logarithm. We have 3850. Now this division we change to minus. 6 minus 0, I have 6. 4 minus 5 is impossible. You put one from here, put it here, making 14. 14 minus 5, I have 9. This remains 8. 8 minus 8, 0. 7 minus 3, 4. Then 0 minus 2. I'm going to have minus 2. That is bar 2. Now, we introduce our fifth roots. Fifth root of 6.231 divided by 242.7. So which means the fifth root changes to division. So I'm going to divide this. 5 is here. Bar 2 will be bar 2 plus 0.4096. 5 cannot go in 2 without no remainder. So we have to increase this 2 to a number that 5 can go in. So let's increase it to 5. So we have bar 5 now. So I've increased this 2 by 3. Add the 3 to this 0. 3.4096. So I have 5 here. 5 goes in bar 5. Bar 1 plus 5 goes in 3 is impossible. 0 points. Put the 3 here making 34. 5 goes in 34. I have 6. 6 times 5 is 30. Remember 4. Put the 4 here making 40. 5 goes in 40. I have 8. So 8 times 5 is 40. 5 goes in 9. I have 1. Remember 4. 5 goes in 46. I have 9. That is 45. Remember 1. This is 1. 5 cannot go in that 1. Put 0 making 10. 5 goes in 10. I have 2. So I only need 2 digits, 4 digits after decimal point. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now check your rights. We have 2. Number from 1 to 4, you round down to 0. So I have bar 1 plus 0. I have bar 1. That is minus 1 plus 0 is minus 1. 0.6819. Finally, I have to check my answer by checking our anti-logarithm 68 under 1 difference 9. So I have 4807. So this bar 1 becomes 0.4807. Example 5. Use mathematical tables to evaluate square root of 2.067 divided by 0.0348 multiplied by 0.538. So here, we are going to have number log. So let's do it this way. Now, we have 2.067 at the numerator. What is the integer of this? This is number greater than 1, covering the first digits, and count the number of digits after the first digit without jumping the decimal point. Definitely, there is no number after the first digits. We only have decimal point. We call it 0 points. Then we check our logarithm 20 under 6.7. We have 3, 1, 5, 4. So that is the numerator. Let's take it to the other side. 0.3154. Now for the denominator now, let me do this way. Denominator we have 0.0348 multiplied by 0.538. Now what is my integer here? I have 2 zeros, that is bar 2. Then integer here, I have bar 1 because of this 0 point I started it. So that is logarithms of number less than 1. Now we check our logarithm for the first one, 34 under 8. I have 5416. Also this one, 53 under 8. We have 7308. Now this multiplication changes to addition. 6 plus 8, I have 14. 4 carry 1. 1 plus 0 is 1. Plus 1 you've carried 2. 4 plus 3, 7. 5 plus 7, I have 12. That is 2 carry 1 points. Minus 2 minus 1, I have minus 3. Plus the 1 you've carried here. Minus 3 plus 1, that's minus 2. That is bar 2. So this is my denominator. My denominator, I have to take it to the other side. Bar 2.2724. Now if you look at the numerator and denominator, what separated them is this division. So which means division will now change to minus. So I have 4 minus 4, 0. 5 minus 2, 3. 1 minus 7 is impossible. Go on from here, put it here, making 11. 11 minus 7, we have 4. This remains 2. 2 minus 2, we have 0. Now, this is 0 minus 2 in bracket. 0 times minus times minus, we have plus 2. Give us 2. Now, we now move on to this square root. We have done everything in this square root. It's now made this, it's remained the square root. So which means that we're going to have 2.067 divided by 0 points now we're going to find the square root of all this now. So square root of this, it means 2.0430 divided by 2. If you look at this, we did not deploy the method of what we used the other time by doing it this way. That's 2 plus 0 point something. The reason is because there's no bar here. There's no bar here. Since there's no bar, we use our normal division as we used in under logarithms of number greater than 1. Now 2 goes in 2, we have 1 point. 2 goes in the 0, 0. 2 goes in 4, 2. 2 goes in 3, 1 remainder 1. 2 goes in 10, we have 5. So we cannot check our anti-logarithm of number. We check 0, 2 under 1 difference 5. So we have 1051. Now, to now move our decimal points, this doesn't have bar. You are going to add 1 to it, making 2. Then you move your point. 1, 2. So we have 10.51. So we have come to the end of this logarithms of number less than 1. With this, you should be able to lay your hands on any of the wire questions, NECO questions, JAM questions. But before we now move on, let's take these exercises and lay our hands on it. So try to lay your hands on this and solve accordingly to what we have learned. I remain Latif Ismaila Akambi, your mathematics and chemistry tutor. If you are a new member on this channel, don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell for my subsequent content. And do not forget to share and like. Thank you very much.